The posting for Titanic 2 made me laugh and also reminded me that was also a thing.
so, so the story for that, of course, was that I was listening back to your audio, and I heard I was waiting for the joke, but the joke never came, and I was like, I'm gonna do a Google image search for Titanic 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It actually exists.
And then I discovered that Titanic 2 is a movie that exists, and I was like, this is perfect. I'll just use this actual movie poster.
Yeah.
And put that up. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Lucia, and I'm here once again with Fizz the Toaster. Say
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
And we are here to play Batman Arkham City, following hot on the heels of Arkham Asylum. And I'm making sure that I have I'm showing off the controller controls right there, but gotta make sure that we have subtitles turned on. And of course, because we played Arkham Asylum on hard mode, we're gonna be playing Arkham City on hard mode.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Whoa. Can't enable, yo.
Yeah, gets us right into the action right off the bat. So one thing to note, one of the primary differences between the hard mode in this game and the hard mode in the first game is that in this game, playing on hard difficulty doesn't remove the counter indicators from enemies. Hi, Steve Blum.
Yeah.
Steve Bloom.
And I wonder whose gang this is.
I can't make any guesses. Not quite.
Sorry to disappoint you, boys.
Hi, Selena.
It's just little old me.
So you start the game, if you have the DLC, obviously, playing as Catwoman for a little kind of tutorial bit, and we see the little counter indicators that did not show up in Arkham Asylum at all.
Oh, yeah.
So that's nice. So one thing to note about the combat of this game is that everything is a little bit faster and more responsive than Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, it looks more fluid.
That is a new move as well right there. We have so there's the stun attack from the first game is still in this, but in this game you can combo it. You can do that 3-hit combo that knocked that guy over, or you can hit them once and it stuns them, and then you can do a beatdown by... Ooh, that guy just went, like, flying. Don't know what was up with that. There are going to be a lot of silly physics interactions in this game. So you can do beatdowns, which is a new combat mechanic, which is a way to deal with a new enemy type introduced in this game.
Me, will you, Hard? I don't think so.
Oh, Selena, you're so crafty. Or at least you think you are. With that little SD card.
I know. Didn't she have like a buddy in crime?
Get your filthy paws off that now.
When and in what?
Oh.
She has...
Wake up, Mr. Wayne.
Now we're Batman.
Okay.
Selena has occasionally had partners. In year one, Frank Miller's graphic novel from the late 80s, she, like, before she was Catwoman, she was still like a cat burglar kind of person, and she was working as like a sex worker, and some of her girlfriends from that kind of helped her out occasionally. She's had companions as Catwoman every now and then, but nothing like Robin or anything like that.
Gotcha. I just knew she had, like, partners, companions in some capacity.
Yeah. Oh, Rocksteady. So I mentioned this in the description of the final Arkham Asylum video. But it's worth noting that Arkham Asylum was Rocksteady's second game that they ever made. And their first game was like a PS2 game called Urban Chaos Riot something. like that was it was well received, but not like not a big hit or anything. And then they made Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City as like their second and third games ever. So, you know, good on them for that.
Yeah.
Not every developer would be able to pull out games of this quality as their like first kind of big foray into the medium. That's Hugo Strange.
Capturing Bruce Wayne is so much easier than Batman. And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin.
So apparently Hugo Strange knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
To your failure,
I'm not sure if that's ever explained.
I guarantee everyone will know your secret.
I've never really quite understood Hugo Strange that well.
Well, yeah, he's not used very often. One thing that I think is kind of funny, just in one of the few like Hugo Strange stories that I have read in the comics, he's generally portrayed as being like incredibly short,
Right.
which they didn't do in this.
No, because he looks hella tall.
So we're gonna rock back and forth a little bit, and we gotta kind of get ourselves loose from these chains. There we go. Oh. I don't know how that alarm got activated, actually.
Yeah.
just you know.
Wait a
saying.
minute.
Ooh.
That voice sounds like... what was it?
Probably.
Tagger. Traeger. From Outlast.
Oh, I would not.
Oh.
I don't know Outlast very well, so.
Oh.
We got Black Mask over there.
Oh, hey, Black Mask. What's up?
He does not show up in this game after this. He shows up as like a Riddler, riddle kind of thing, but that's it. He's one of the main antagonists of Batman Arkham Origins, though.
Right.
And so coming up with this second guy who moves out of the way, I thought, like, with the way that he talks to Bruce Wayne, I kind of figured he would have been like a recognizable villain, but I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Maybe it's just some nameless, faceless guy who they gave a personality to for some reason.
Probably.
And here we have Scared Black Guy and the Creeper.
Here I was reporting on your crummy press
Oh, yeah.
Now here we both are. I guess that'll teach
For
you
some
better
reason,
than
never
opponent.
turning into the Creeper, even though he was revealed in Arkham Asylum to be the Creeper in the universe. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know about that either. Kinda
It's...
weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Hey, tutorial.
Yep. Little limited kind of combat sequence here. I gotta save Jack Ryder. And because we're obviously Batman, we're not very hindered by having cuffs on us. But we can walk right through Jack Ryder. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I can't blame them too much for those. Hi, Penguin. I can't blame them too much for those physics interactions because of how much larger this game is than Arkham Asylum, but it is very silly to see.
Yeah. Goodness.
So Penguin is voiced by Nolan North.
Wakey, wakey, Wayne.
Yes, that is Nolan North.
What's up? Do you need me to call you butler?
Really?
Yeah. Impressively, you might not be able to tell if you just know him as like Nathan Drake or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's Nolan North. It kind of caused a big stir before Arkham City got released, because people were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna let Penguin get a free hit in because we're Bruce Wayne, not Batman." But a lot of people got upset about Nolan North being cast as Penguin because they didn't think he would. Well, first of all, because they didn't think he'd be able to do a Penguin voice. But secondly, because it was announced that he was going to be doing like a Cockney voice, and they were like, no.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think he did a pretty admirable job in his role.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was Nolan North, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good voice actor in the first place. That's obviously why he keeps getting the work he does.
Yeah. Now as the robot for Destiny, so.
Poor Peter Dinklage, who
I kind of feel bad for Peter, because I feel like Bungie didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Well, that too, but I mean, it's not like Peter Dinklage is hurting for money or anything.
Well, no, but it's, he put in time for that, and I just don't think Bungie...
We're gonna punch out Penguin real quick.
Well, he deserved it, so...
Yeah, Ugh. Look at that.
Well, that's probably the only time he'll ever get high off the ground. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think Bungie knew what the hell they were doing.
No, that kind of sums up a lot of how Destiny's launch was handled and everything.
I mean, I really want to try it. I really want to try Destiny, but all this shenanigans is kind of putting me off.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of gameplay of it, and I know that it's a game I would really enjoy because, for one, I straight up like Bungie's games. I love the way that they do shooters, and I'm still not tired of World of Warcraft style kind of equipment progression and raid systems and whatnot, and so you combine the two of those into a first-person shooter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on board, but I don't have a system that would be able to play it well, and I don't have internet to really support an MMO at the moment.
Well, I guess for me it's more I don't like Halo, but I'm willing to give this a try.
It's got a bat on the front and everything.
Oh,
we're gonna suit up.
But yeah, it's I like the whole Borderlands-esque shoot and loot.
Yeah.
So I was like, sweet, this is a serious Borderlands. I am all over this, and they've just been fucking it up.
I mean, yeah, the game itself looks fine, absolutely fine. It looks like a lot of fun.
The biggest complaint I keep hearing is it's like Borderlands, but if they don't dish out the loot, which is kind of pointless in my opinion.
Well, it's like Borderlands if it were made with the design decisions of an MMO. Yeah. As because Borderlands is far more Diablo than it is World of Warcraft.
Oh,
and Destiny is far more World of Warcraft than it is Diablo. So.
Yeah, and I don't even think the devs know they knew exactly what direction they wanted to go. I don't know.
It's Two-Face.
Maybe when it goes down in price and they tweak a couple things, I'll maybe care. But I don't know.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her.
Yeah. So we gotta go save Catwoman from Two-Face.
Find Catwoman now.
Well, we already know where she is. So another big difference in this game compared to Arkham Asylum is that you can totally you can totally glide if you don't screw it up like I just did. You can. There's a dive maneuver, which is how I ended up smashing into that roof. but you can do the dive, and you can pull out of the dive, and it will give you more air again to keep you, in the air as you're moving about Arkham City. And there are some move and gadget upgrades that apply kind of specifically to gliding in this game. So we're just going to beat up a whole bunch of thugs. I wonder who they work for.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not... I can't tell. It's if only they had some sort of uniform,
I know, this black and gray crap is throwing me off.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, guys,
The chalkboard gang?
your two-tone coloring it's too confusing for me.
Maybe their leader is colorblind.
Yeah, I gotta figure, like, I don't know. Maybe it's anarchy or something. I don't know.
Some villain no one gives two shits about.
Anarchy actually shows up in Arkham Origins, and he, amusingly enough, takes over this courthouse that we're fighting in front of. That's another difference that we just showed right there. The gadgets in this game flow far more fluidly into the combat as well. You do like a bat claw, quick bat claw in the middle of your combo in this one, and it pulls them actually towards you, and Batman just clotheslines the henchman.
Yeah, because before you had to stop and aim.
Yeah. And plus he just pulled them and they started stumbling, and you still had to like run up to them and everything.
Yeah.
So everything is way faster, and it makes it so much more
And making their
enjoyable.
appearance is British Parliament.
Oh, that's a lot of guys though, and
no.
there are two armed
That's an
guys.
unfortunate placement of that gun
Oh,
on Two-Face.
yeah. Yeah, well, there's a second armed henchman who's up on the second floor. Also,
Yeah.
worthy of note is the actual area design of this courthouse. You see how one half is like still in good condition, and then the other half is completely wrecked. That's a really nice kind of subtle touch that I rather like.
Yeah, that's really nice.
We should be fair, though. This is a place of justice, after all. Screw justice. Kill her, and they'll all fear us.
I've never looked up who does the voice acting for Two-Face in this, but he does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging, Harv. Yeah.
Catwoman working the puns.
Mm-hmm.
That's for stealing from us. No one steals from us.
I'm sorry, I've been thinking.
Oh, Selena. Oh, geez.
The coin thinks you're telling the truth.
So,
This court is now in session.
we're going to be coming up on on the first line in this game that is kind of on the level of I eat punks like these for breakfast.
Oh.
It's a line that a lot of people kind of held on to after the game came out, and were like, oh, blah blah, writing in Arkham, blah blah blah, blah. Because it's
Yeah.
but that will be,
That's like the nitpickiest of nitpicks.
well, yeah, it's just like it's a stupid line, but I don't know. So Two-Face is trying to recruit, I guess. I guess he wants to bolster his ranks, because this is Arkham City and it's an all-out gang war. So we're gonna just drop in, and look how many of them just peace out.
Yeah, they're like, screw this.
They don't want to deal with Batman. They know what's up when Batman comes around.
Oh, yeah.
So in this encounter, Two-Face occasionally takes pot shots at you. They're not that hard to avoid. Generally speaking, thank you, Catwoman. Generally speaking, if you hang
At least
over
she's
by
very
the
chill about this.
yeah, if you hang over by the gas tank where Catwoman is hanging, Two-Face can't really hit you, but it's not that hard to dodge his shots in the first place. He doesn't have very good aim. I really. So this is one of the silly things about the combat in this game is that because of the when you stun enemies to do a beatdown, they stay stunned for a couple seconds after you like do a counter on a different enemy, and you can go back to beating them down. Oh.
Okay, that was awesome.
That was a nice shot too.
Objection.
Heads or tails, kitty cat?
Which one lets me out of here alive?
Not this one.
Oh.
Time to die.
I vote for a stay of execution.
Now, if you could free yourself at any time.
No gun harm?
Yeah.
Shame.
So here we go.
This is gonna hurt.
2 guns, bitch.
How dare you?
It's like it's such a silly kind of stupid
I
line.
thought it was cats who have 9 lives.
Oh, but Batman's got his armored, reinforced batsuit. It takes more than a gunshot to take Batman
How's
out.
it hanging, Harv?
Ugh.
Come to Kitty.
And she got back her SD card.
Anyone ever tell you that you're full of surprises?
Yeah, all the time.
Help, Selena.
You're right.
Jim Gordon
Got
gets
shit
really
going
upset
on
about
back
that.
there.
Really?
About Batman being full of
So
surprises.
what do you need,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Detective?
Protocol 10. What do you know, Selena?
Never heard of it.
That's not what I wanted to hear. What about Strange?
Batman is incredibly snippy in this
I
game.
know.
For years, and then is suddenly put in
He's
charge of
he's
running
gonna get
Arkham City.
he's gonna get even
Rumor
worse
has it he's
as
in love with
we go
Joker,
through.
planning something very special just for you. Maybe that's Protocol 10.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat.
I wonder who that could be.
Your favorite cat.
Don't you dare, Joker.
The
Well,
ex-district attorney
fortunately,
said something.
he's got a big smiley face light. Which was very
This
easy for
place
Batman to
is
spot.
dangerous. I like it. You expecting a kiss?
It was Joker.
There's no time for that, Selena.
No one is.
Even though they totally do.
Remember?
But whatever.
All the time.
All the time.
Yep. So
Not now, Selena.
yeah. Yeah, not now. We have to scan a crime scene
Yeah.
after and we'll oh, be quiet, Two-Face.